Sam Darnold, favorite to win MVP. Seattle is going to be the only team talked about for the next 6-7 days. Even though New England was number 2 in scoring, number 4 in defense, and these are the 2 best point differential teams in the league. Seattle 1, New England 2. People are talking about it like it's going to be a blowout. And I think what happened is the Patriots lost to the Steelers and the Raiders in September, and people stopped watching them play.
The football world is still trying to process what just happened, because what the New England Patriots pulled off this season isn't just impressive, it's historic in a way we've never seen before. For the first time in NFL history, a team has gone undefeated on the road while winning at least 9 road games in a single season. That team is the 2025 to 2026 New England Patriots. Let that sink in. Not the undefeated 1972 Miami Dolphins. Not the dynastic Patriots of the Tom Brady era. Not the Chiefs, not the Cowboys, not the Steelers. No one has ever done this. This Patriots team stands alone. And yes, you've probably heard the pushback already. People saying the schedule was soft, that New England caught breaks, that they didn't face real adversity. Some of that criticism has merit. But here's what keeps getting ignored. Before we dive deeper, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We are on the way to 20,000 subscribers, and your support means a lot. Winning in the NFL is hard. Winning on the road is even harder. And winning on the road in brutal weather, inside one of the strongest home field advantage stadiums in football, against the number 1 seed in the AFC in the playoffs, is something else entirely. That's exactly what the Patriots, led by rookie quarterback Drake Maye, just did in Denver, a place where even legends have failed. That win alone would have been enough to define a season, but it didn't stop there. It added another jaw-dropping layer to the story. Drake Maye just accomplished something Tom Brady never did. He went into Mile High Stadium and won a playoff game. Brady, the greatest quarterback of all time, finished his postseason career in Denver 0-3 with more turnovers than touchdowns. 4 interceptions, 3 scores. Drake Maye, 1 touchdown, 0 turnovers, total control. That's not a knock on Brady. It's a reminder of how unforgiving that environment really is. And yet Maye walked in calm, composed, and unshaken. But the history doesn't stop with 1 win. This Patriots team has now done something else no team in NFL history has ever done. They defeated 3 top 5 defenses in the same playoff run. 3 elite units, different schemes, different strengths. Same result, wins. And while Drake Maye hasn't been throwing for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns every week, he's doing exactly what championship quarterbacks do. He's playing winning football. He protects the ball. He makes the right read. He delivers when the moment is biggest. That's how titles are won. Now there's 1 game left. Standing in the way is the NFC champion Seattle Seahawks, the number 1 seed, the hottest team in football. A roster playing with confidence, speed, and momentum. This is a team that survived one of the most questionable taunting penalties in recent playoff history, gave up a 60-yard touchdown on the very next play, and still won without breaking a sweat. Until now, it felt like Seattle was on a collision course with the Lombardi Trophy. But here's the problem. This Patriots team is a nightmare matchup, and the details explain why. Seattle's offense is built around the run. During the 2025 regular season, the Seahawks ran the ball 51.3% of the time, the 3rd highest rate in the NFL, trailing only Buffalo and Baltimore. That identity has carried them all year. Except now, there's a major issue. Charbonnet is out with a torn ACL, and New England is built to erase the run. The Patriots allowed the 6th fewest rushing yards in the league and the 4th fewest rushing touchdowns, surrendering just 11 all season. And they did that while key defenders like Milton Williams and Bobby Spillane missed significant time. With both healthy, this isn't just a good run defense. On a neutral field, in good weather, this is a top 4 unit in football. That forces Seattle into uncomfortable territory. It puts more responsibility on Sam Darnold. Yes, Darnold finished 5th in passing yards per game, but he also threw 14 interceptions, the 3rd most in the league. And that's exactly where New England thrives. Christian Gonzalez, Marcus Jones, Carlton Davis, Craig Woodson, these defensive backs don't just defend, they hunt. They disguise coverage. They bait quarterbacks. They close windows fast. They've already combined for 5 interceptions in the playoffs alone. If Sam Darnold avoids the turnover, the challenge doesn't disappear. It just shifts to the trenches. Seattle's offensive line has vulnerabilities inside. Charles Cross ranked 19th among tackles and pass blocking, and while the Patriots don't rely on flashy edge rushers, they possess something far more dangerous: interior dominance. According to Next Gen Stats, New England has 3 of the top 5 interior pass rushers in the playoffs. Kavon Chasen with 18 pressures, Milton Williams with 17, Corey Durden with 13. And that doesn't even include Kiris Tonga. This is one of the deepest interior defensive lines we've seen in years. If Harold Landry returns as expected, the Patriots will unleash a rotation that mirrors the dominance of the 2024 Eagles defensive line. Relentless, physical, unforgiving. Offensively, New England doesn't need fireworks. They don't need to win a shootout. They don't need highlight reel plays every drive. They need execution. Seattle's defense is elite, fast, and brilliantly coached by Mike Macdonald. They live in nickel and dime, play zone coverage on roughly 81% of snaps, and generate pressure with a 4-man rush. But the Patriots have answers. Stephon Diggs, Hunter Henry, Mac Hollins, zone beaters, size mismatches. When Seattle removes linebackers from the field, Henry and Austin Hooper become matchup problems. Diggs, possibly playing for his final chance at a Super Bowl ring, is tailor-made to shred soft interior zones. Add motion, add screens, add a few Drake May scrambles. Suddenly, this becomes a chess match instead of a track meet. And don't overlook experience. Josh McDaniels has 6 Super Bowl rings, 3 as an offensive coordinator. Mike Vrabel has 3 championships as a player. Milton Williams, Carlton Davis, and multiple veterans on this roster have already won on the biggest stage. Seattle has champions too: Cam Akers, Cooper Kupp, Deontay Jones. But the experience edge, especially from a coaching standpoint, tilts toward New England, which brings us back to the center of it all. Drake May. Calm, poised, built for the moment. A quarterback who made a massive leap this season without losing his humility. A player who finished as a top 2 quarterback in the entire sport. Now he has a chance to become the youngest quarterback ever to win a Super Bowl. He's ready. He's composed. He's built for this stage. He's that guy. He's Drake May. And right now, the Patriots are all they've got and all they need. The most impressive part of this run might be how intentional everything has been. Nothing feels accidental. From situational football to clock management to discipline under pressure, New England has consistently won the small moments that decide playoff games. They don't beat themselves. They don't panic when momentum swings. They respond. That's a reflection of culture, preparation, and belief. Every player on this roster understands their role, and every coach understands the moment. This team doesn't rely on emotion alone. They rely on precision. And when a team reaches this point playing connected, confident, and composed, history tends to follow.